What will it look like before the mark? The MOB, as described in previous videos, what will it look like? What is it going to look like all around us? What are the telltale signs that we're entering the age when they're going to enact, or they're going to, and I say they as in those who are currently in charge of the systems of this world, what is it going to look like, and how are they going to enact or force and cause? The obviously cause means there has to be a lot of preliminaries before this happens, certain events that have to transpire for us to look for a better way to prevent crime, to increase safety, to ensure everyone is in check and we know where everyone's at, and when they're in the right place and when they're in the wrong place, kind of like cattle, right? Hence mark of the beast, marking animals, controlling the masses. What's it going to look like? Exactly what it looks like right now. Just as contemplated this about 2 or 3 days ago, I realized, because of the rise in lawlessness, as it says in 2 Timothy 3, like I just read in my previous 2-3 videos back, those things that are happening. I remember hearing John Hagee talk about this years ago. It'll look like it's a good thing. So I was saying to my mom earlier, and they did what they thought was right, and then they perished, they destroyed. There's a way that seems right, but it ends in destruction, right? When we don't check with God, when we don't check with Yahweh and His precepts and His ordinances, and remember His name and teach those things to our children, many have gone astray, like it says in the Word. They'll be seeking their own way. And it's where we're at right now. So all these systems, all these security, all the technology on this prison planet are going to seem like a good idea to most. But a few, a handful, out of the masses, out of the billions, there will be a few 100,000 maybe a few million that won't partake in it. Those are the ones that will be considered criminal. Those are the ones that will be persecuted and ousted as strange, like the Mennonites, the Mennonites, that is, the Amish, as they say. They don't really partake in many of these things. And another channel out there, Doug and Stacy, I really appreciate that they are actually encouraging others, because they see this happening too. It's about to happen. So before it happens, before the MOB, mark of the beast, you gather together with others who see these things, who warn of these things. Prophets are sent to warn others, to speak and say, hey, look at the signs of the times. Yeshua said, when you see all these things, you'll know that I'm near at the door. It will be the days of Noah, when people want to get their way, when they want to have rights to be citizens and create cities where they're all sodomites, which is what is going to happen in the next few years. I mean, look around. There's no secret. I can name off a bunch of stuff. All you gotta do is look at a couple of the channels who list the things, these immoral things that people do. So, before the mark, you see the signs and you prepare accordingly. So that's why I started this channel. That's why I have listed, I'll list below some of my previous videos. You can look in my timeline, gather together, send an email to me. I'm looking to still gather together with other people who are ready to contribute what they can, whether it is physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, to support and gather together before these things begin to happen. So when's the time? Right now. Talk to y'all soon.